start. If we're gonna do this, it sounds like it's gonna collapse.
Oh my god, what is he? He has two heroes. I don't know Slanesh units, so Arnold would be the better judge.
Hold on, let me make sure I'm live.
He has
hold
purple
on.
things.
James, just
I don't know Slanesh units, I don't know.
Let me just make sure I'm live, and I'll look at the end.
Also, Darius.
I'm gonna put a like on James's stream first. This is not his main army. That's just a reserve defense army in the north, James. Okay, so
he has a bunch of spears.
Put a like on James.
I reckon he can win now if he does it right. He has the bodies, right?
The Great Green. Alright, I am up and running. Let's see what Darius has got going on here.
I don't know what unit Slash has. Like I said, you'll be the judge. You'll be the better judge of that. I just call them purple things.
He actually doesn't have that much Slash. It's all fucking Chaos Warriors. I like the dragon though. Good on you, big guy. I do love that Radios gives everyone an option for dragons.
But they don't get Chaos Dwarfs the bout that they
That is
deserve.
also a weird looking dragon, because I've never seen a Slanesh dragon until now, and that is a creepy ass looking thing. It's got mouths on its legs.
He probably I'm gonna put this this way. He's the donkey of the Shrek universe.
I mean, it's got mouths on its legs with tongues in it. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if there was a mouth near its.
There's probably mouths everywhere. That's always.
Well, you want it to be accessible.
But there are some. Yeah, I was gonna say there's some chosen in here. There's some rejected. He does have. I can't tell if that's regular because Radios's. I forget Radios's updated icons, but I think those are exalted daemonettes. Yep, I thought so. So I was right. So he's got 2 squads of exalted daemonettes. He's got 2 Slanesh chaos spawns, a manticore. I can't tell what kind of knights those are. They're knights though.
Knights of Slanesh.
Are they? They don't look purple enough. That's terrible, but James is partially right. It's gonna be mostly flesh tone, pink, purple. Sometimes a little bit of orangey in there, but it's or gold. Gold's another one. Black is actually another color for Slanesh, but that's also a color of the Undivided, so there's not really much difference there. So I don't know if I count that. So
I reckon you could win it. It depends on the.
What do you have? You have. Oh, he doesn't. Well, you do have a lot of crossbowmen.
See what I mean? So he could whittle them down, really. And as they attack.
Well, hold on. Do the crossbowmen have AP? They have to have AP to make this work, because what's killing him is not the. Even though the exalted daemonettes are good, I doubt the AI is using them too efficiently. No, so that might be why. So, does any of your range have AP? What about your cavalry?
No AP. Told you.
So that's why he's losing.
Does anything have AP?
So, yeah, does anything have AP? I assume no. I assume that's why it's a valiant defeat, is because there's no AP.
The 2 halberdiers.
Well,
good job, Darius.
Fuck, that's why. So the reason why it's a valiant is the halberdiers must be killing at least a decent amount. So the AI, or at least in theory, even though all it is to the AI and auto-resolve is numbers, there's a certain percentage that the halberds are capable of killing if they were to lock up enough of them, especially the dual-handers. If they were to lock up the dual-handers or the aspiring champions, they could probably kill those squads single-handedly. But the issue is there's just so many. There's the dual-handed Chaos Warriors, the Berserkers, basically, but they're not. They're just Undivideds. There's Halberd Chaos Warriors, 2 aspiring champions. Not sure what that one next to the 2 aspiring champions is. It looks like another type of aspiring champion or something. Maybe just a Chaos Warrior Greatsword? Not sure.
Yeah, there's the normal chaos or divided chaos aspiring champions, which has a shield.
Well, no. He already has those. The ones that are two of them, that's the one that's undivided. Whatever that is
Oh.
next to them, that's not normal. That's something else. I don't know what that is.
The Exalted are my biggest worry.
I mean, to be fair, they shouldn't be. They're not what's killing you. Because if you,
They're
as
not.
long as you keep your halberds and your spears watching them, and their chaos spawns and cavalry, because that's really all you're going to use your halberds for, or not halberds, your spears is what I meant to say. That's really all you're going to be using your spears for, is controlling cav, controlling the chaos spawn, and controlling the daemonettes. What's killing you is your front line is just not holding against that many chaos warriors. There's just too much armor is what's happening. They're lasting long enough that your morale is probably breaking. The cav are your only hope. Do they have anti-infantry on them at least? Your cav, any of your cav have that?
Or any of your units.
Well, no, it would have to be the cav. Unless the archers have it, but I doubt they're gonna have it. Because if the cav have anti-infantry, if he does his, which is going to be a big tall order, this is up to you. If you do the Braytonia tactic and hit and run, hit and run, hit and run, hit and run, you said only the knights? So that's your only hope then. Which means this, so your only way as a player that you could change the outcome here is you need to be better with those knights than the AI was. Because if you are, you can hit and run, because as long as you're hitting them from the back, you can hit and run the Chaos Warriors and tear them down. Just avoid the one halberdiers they have. Don't let them hit that.
Let me look on the map. It's a settlement garrison, so...
Is it?
Yeah,
it
then
is,
it's exactly a settlement.
Well, that's if he... That depends on if he's sallying out. But he's not, right? He's attacking you, so it should be a village settlement, kinda.
Yeah.
Well, actually, do you have the first level of walls? Where it makes it a settlement battle with defenses but no walls? That also might work in your favor to bottleneck them down. And then let the cav just chew apart the ones that are separated. It actually might be a little harder inside of a settlement than out in open field. Because the cav could get trapped if you hit the wrong spot. And also, word of advice to you right now. Do not let the daemonettes catch your cav. At all. They are going to chew for them like me through a piece of fried bacon. It's gonna be pretty bad. Especially since those are exalted as well. Those two could kill all three of those cav by themselves. Especially if they hit from the back.
I'm not gonna have any alcohol with me. You know I did have one already. Ooh, pardon me. No.
I'll just auto this. That's up to you. I mean, you have a decent amount of territory to the point that probably won't really hurt you. But you may end up having to come to terms.
Then.
Yeah, it's replaceable. Just let it happen and all that, and just you may have to come to terms at some point that maybe you have to just what do you call it? Decommission certain armies and just what do you call it?
It was a green dwarf contacting.
And what do you call it? And do all that. They're not contacting their attack. Where did you come from? How?
Where are they?
They're down here at my settlement north of you. How is this happening? This is what I mean. You're too busy in the south. I can't fucking fight that.
It was Darius. He paid him money.
I just lost one of my main settlements down there. Alright. Yeah, this might be coming to an end in one episode.
The guy's conspiring with the dwarves.
No, it's just that he had an open slot and window through because he took your stone mine tower. You're not controlling your territory near me. That was supposed to be my front line to keep Darius and Barak Var at bay. So I gotta look at what I can do. So that's gotta be upgraded. So Iron Rock is super tanky. Oglock's gotta get the rest of his units. And then move up. We've got to finish this over here. To guarantee the vamps will never be a thing ever again. At least not from anything substantial. Good news, I can make a stronger army up here. Nice. You're doing it, Darius. You're doing it.
Good job, Darius. Put some AP in that army. Even though it won't matter to me because naked green men have no armor.
Naked Greenman also seem to be a bit lazy. and not contributing to the war fully.
We are. Just in a different way.
Yes, by doing nothing. And letting dwarves sneak into our territories from different sides.
But what if that's the plan?
Then that's a terrible plan because we're gonna lose, because you're being an idiot.
I never said Warzag was smart. Nor did I claim I was smart. Well, I got my tire right. I need this a little problem. It is a little problem. Oh crap, he's got one beers.
No shit. Yeah, I wonder what attacked my Doc Karaz place. I wonder if this is not an army full of goddamn longbeards with great weapons.
I can always see
with
3 longbeards with great weapons.
With frickin' 3 stormbreakers and a blast miner. That's just toxic as hell. And he's hired. See, even the dwarves have given in to this reality. Crag rules this universe. He is the king of us all secretly. They've hired man-eaters, 2 of them. They have frickin' 3 Slayer pirates. Oh no, they also hired some man-eater ogre pistols. They have cannons, grudge throwers, a frickin' flame cannon grudge settler.
Oh,
and then I don't know why there's a goblin hewer. That's like the only thing that doesn't make any sense. These guys just showed up. Oh god, I hate the dwarves. Luckily, you can tell this playthrough is before the update. Dear God.
Oh God, Barry. I'm burping.
Oh man. Out of pure insanity, I'm probably going to do attack. At least not yet, but it's getting to that point. Just because I'm like, alright, this playthrough's lost its handles again. We were close. We were doing good. Now, will I win against Darius? Technically, in one battle, it's a 50-50. It could go real bad. Now, could I win the overall war if it was going to go beyond this? Yes. I think I still could. But this save ain't gonna go any further than that. So, Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. As soon as I take care of a literal little problem James has let creep up on us.
That's your little problem.
Thank God for Oblick the Terrible. It lost its handles because chaos is killing me. I mean, you at least can salvage it. I mean, I can too, but the problem is that this is gonna collapse the save further and further the more chaos happens. And I'm scared to do manuals in some of these cases. Which I may have to do against the dwarves, or I may just have to settle that place is gone. And I think I might just let that be. And just defend Iron Rock and Barog Dwarsbug. And say, screw it. Because it's probably the safer option at this point. Just like Darius had to do with, Slanesh. At least for the moment. But, dear God, man, it's crazy. Oh no. What's going on?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I just noticed. What's up?
I just noticed that. No, just what, Darius?
Notice what? I ever friendly. Yeah, you can see it from the map. I could see it when you sent me the picture. He was already close to your territory. He was right above our ball. Barely in the picture. Oh, you see him himself? That's good. It's a good sign. See, that's a great sign. I see you brought in even more electric counts.
Imagine if the Ever Friendly had a seat to the council.
He's gonna soon if Darius don't keep him out. Him and Arball. If they eliminate the Ice Queen, he's not gonna have no one in between them. And the Ice Queen stupidly pushed up in these mountains for some reason near me. I could technically attack her if it wasn't for it draw Darius.
I'm not gonna eat. No eat. No eat. I'm not forged to want to eat.
What? What are you talking about over there?
Something.
Oh, also, let's go to the Forest of the Wood Elves, or should I say, the Forest of the Ogres and Dwarves.
Scrags, Kelly, Scragger. Wait, Scragger's intervened in the Wood Elves.
Yeah, but look how much of his dwarves. The dwarves took over that. They did this until the patch came through. They were doing this every time. The blue dwarves. I had to fight this with Ikit. It was terrible.
It's great, isn't it?
The map. This looks like my map, but different. My map ended up being plagued by vampires in my most recent playthrough with Elspeth. She absolutely wiped Carl, or he absolutely wiped Carl from the face of the earth. Carl got beat by an old bald man with a bunch of zombies. He literally got Spencered. All Dwarf was basically Raccoon City.
No, I want to teleport there.
This is in my radios playthrough as Elspeth, because I'm still trying to learn what formations work the most to use the gunners to their full extent in radios. From what Darius was telling me,
Don't run away! You come back here! You face Warzag!
From what Darius was telling me, the gun units and the World War I mod do a better job if they get rushed up on and still will shoot from the back line to help the ones on the front line fighting. Which is something the normal radios units, they do, but very, slowly. Like, they'll take small shots, like, pew pew, then it'll be a minute, pew pew, pew pew, pew pew. See how slow that is? If you're doing that to a unit of Graveguard mauling your face, guess what's gonna probably happen?
Hold on. Is it pew pew? Or is it pew pew?
It doesn't matter, you die either way.
Good man.
Yo, Farseer, welcome, welcome.
Feastmaster, you're in the way.
Come, enjoy the chaos with us, avenge the insanity of everyone dying. And all three of us evenly are probably going to get boned at the same time. I sense it now. Don't stand in front of machine guns or else you get a rattling gunner treatment. What am I? What? How? Wow. Holy crap. The tally man is here? Where is this on the map?
Who?
The fuck? How did he get over here?
Who?
It's the other Nurgle free lord, Tallyman, the one that's very far north. He starts up there near the Dark Blade Dark Elf, whatever his name is. I call him the Dark Blade.
Dark Blade.
Well, that's his name, or something like that, Shadow Blade. But yeah, he starts up way up there in the north. How did he get down here? He's got 520 stacks on this one settlement. They're all just north of Darius.
Darius is Darius. Would you like to die? Oh, later.
What is happening? I think the bug is kicked in. I think the fact that this is an older save after the update, I think the stats have now cascaded and something has been copied on certain AI, and they're about to steamroll the hell out of this. This could be across the board too, so all the AI may be ramped up right now, which is not good for us. And look, the great incantation of Kassar has been performed by the followers of Nagash. Oh, the Wood Elves are dead. World's gone down. What is happening to this overworld?
I have no idea, but isn't it great?
This is what happens when Warzak dances in the desert too long.
Really does.
Let's see. Where is this? This is right near your territory, Castle Von Rocken. Look at all the beautiful purple. Oh God, Aziel himself is next to you. Also some ogres, which they are not at war with you, thankfully, at the moment. And then you see that in the distance, you're like, That's Nurgle's rot. That's what it looks like. It just builds up in one place and then spews out everywhere. Just like a disease through the bloodstream, sadly. That's what Nurgle is. A disease. It's like... Ouch. Get in there, boys!
Ain't it great watching? Welcome to the end of my mentality. Yeah. I have welcome to the final episode.
Yeah, this is dead. Well, I mean, to be fair, it probably is gonna end up being the final episode. I don't think this save is gonna make it past this playthrough.
Oh, then we need to talk about which one we're gonna do next.
Well, probably the World War One one, unless we want to. Before we do that, unless we want to switch, because Sealy hasn't got to do anything in this yet. So I am kind of leaning towards. I know we want to do the World War one, but part of me is like, I kind of need to play with Elspeth just a little longer, just because she's fun, but with the way. I'm gonna play with the World War One mod directly soon to see what the difference is to compare, but. Like, what I mean by this is not putting it on easy just to see what the tech looks like, putting it on what I would normally fight the AI with, and see if it's going to have easier time than what you do on radios with her. So, but I do want Seeley to have a chance to be a part of one of the streams, and to be, even if it's a short one, even if the series ends up being kind of short,
Yeah.
it'll give us a
That's
chance to do
because
some different
a
stuff.
lot of.
Darius doesn't have to be Carl; he can be the Gelt Man, and just sit in a lawn chair with his shades on,
So
while
then I
rockets
could
fly through the
either
air. And
so I could
James
either-
gets to be his freight train of devastation. But he'll be what'll be in this alternate reality. Here's the rule I have to make so Seeley has a little bit more of an advantage, because I don't want the Iron Dragon blindsiding him. I want Seeley to at least have a chance, because he is getting better with the Cathay. I've been watching him as I've been playing other people while he keeps playing them and learning them. So he is getting better tactically with them. So he's still got a lot to learn about formations and making groupings.
That would take time, though.
But that's But that's why I want to give him a couple of less things that'll try to kill him, besides me and technically Darius. So I'm going to I will keep the Iron Dragon on the leash. Well, here's what I'm going to do to keep the Iron Dragon from getting pissed off at Seeley. I'm telling James this now is, even though James is aligned with Seeley, they can't have any alliances with each other. Meaning it has to be a player agreed alliance. Because if they create non-aggressions with each other, or like treaties of any kind, that's going to turn all of the Cathay on Seeley. Because they'll see it as the Storm Dragon's been corrupted by Zeech. And try to
So
kill
what
him.
you saying is we're on the same team, but can't have
You
actual
can't have
like.
you can't have official team things
Okay,
in the game.
that makes sense.
Because that'll
That
piss
makes
off.
Seeley a vassal.
Because that'll make the AI really turn on Seeley, and then he'll have to fight way more than me and Darius. He'll be fighting the entire Cathay coming down his throat, including
Can
her
I make
brother.
Seeley a vassal?
No, that would make it worse. That's the same principle. Actually, double the. If he was your vassal, that guarantees they're gonna attack him. At least like a non-aggression, they may not like that. But if he greases enough hands, then he'd still be okay. But my thing is like, I think it's just easier. You just don't do anything with him other than player like verbal agreements. But you can't do anything
Oh, yeah,
in the
see you
game
later.
officially. So.
You have 10 turns to take a gate.
Well, here's the thing that could be good for him too. You just can't kill him. He could declare war on you and take the gate back so he can secure it, but you wouldn't be able to attack him back. You just have to move your army away and go deal with your dwarf problem you always deal with, and just take the gates from the, because those, even in his playthrough, they lost the gate anyways. The ones he tried to confederate, the ones that hold it to begin with, the what's it called?
Yeah.
Forget their names. You can
The celestial suburbs.
Yeah, you can technically confederate them, but in trying to do so, they just held out too long and just didn't want to give in. I think it's because Seeley didn't realize that the way the AI weighs confederation is based on territory and region size.
I could always raise it, though.
You could do that. That's true. You could just raise it, and he could just rebuild it. And you're not going to be attacking it, so he doesn't have to worry about that. He just has to worry about defending it from other things that are not you.
Yeah.
And also, because his biggest threat technically isn't even on the other side of the wall.
No, I know where the biggest threat is.
It's living in them hills.
There's rats in them hills.
Oh man, it's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good stream. That's why I'm currently playing someone else that Darius was gonna be right now in our training playthrough.
I thought
with
Darius
Seeley.
was gonna be a dark elf boy.
No.
The tentacle boy.
No, Darius is gonna be Gelt. Darius is terrible with Dark Elf Boy, although I would like to see how good Darius would do with Dark Elves. Or let's say, like I said, one day we all need to fight together. Because we don't have a resident Dark Elf besides me, and I feel left out.
Well,
we need a second Dark Elf and do a Dark Elf alliance against some High Elves or against something else, or a High Elf alliance with something else like
no,
dwarves or something.
I'm not playing elves. You can get fucked.
No, you would.
I hate them.
No, you would be the
I
dwarves.
don't like them.
No, you'd be the dwarves. You would be with me.
Okay, that's fair enough. I appreciate it. I hate them. There's no point in elves. They
I,
shouldn't exist.
I actually
I
have a cool,
loathe
cool
them.
hypothetical that would be good for that. I played him before and I got caught in depth guard hell. Wait, same with me and Ardnot until I steamroll all my cafe friends. Yeah, that's true. Because that's the thing. Me and Darius have to fight our way up to grabbing certain amounts of territory before we can steamroll anything after that. But I start a little closer to Sealy than where the Dark Elves would have been. Plus the problem is, and here's where Darius actually made a good decision not to be the Dark Elf. Me and him would have been competing for territories. Or at least the inland territories. The docks I don't care about. I could have let those go all day. But there's a couple inlands that he needs to grab to secure himself if you're going to play as him, to make sure you don't get pushed out too soon while you go get the rest of the coastline. That's if you're going to stay and not go back to Dark Elf home. So, I will play, what? I mean, you can and can. I mean, to be fair, all his territory is towards me. That's what makes it dangerous for him. That's what this is lesson in this stream is kind of to help him learn Warhammer. It's a bit of both. It's more of a fun stream, but him to also learn what it's truly like when you have an
I'll play
impending
Chaos
threat.
Stuff to give Sealy the route to expand because I can block out hard with Gelt.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, from what I saw, even with the
What?
AI, with
So you
Gelt,
played Chaos Dwarves to block it with Gelt?
no, he didn't. No, he's saying he doesn't want to. He probably shouldn't play Gelt because he could block Sealy. But I don't know if that's really true. I think, to be fair, the Iron Dragon's more likely to do that than you are. Because Sealy, and this is me, I've played the Storm Dragon as well. She technically doesn't go that far south. Not in the beginning. Because you either want to do two things. Because there's a much easier path with her. Because you're already going to be dealing with Village in most cases other than Sealy. Sealy won't have to worry about that because James will be Village. But if you were playing him on his own like Sealy is learning now, you have to deal with so many times Village attacking those gates until you control them yourself to be able to lock them down, that it becomes an annoyance. So going south or west is just undoable. She has to head east and southeast, making her primary targets keeping the wall, taking it back from anything that might take it from her allies, and then killing the rats. Her main enemy in the very beginning of the game is Clan Ashen. Which is me. Once again, this is more of a... I won't be going insane on him like I would normally do if this was James or something. But this is to teach him how to deal with an impending threat. Meaning a threat that's his primary target. It's what gets him into his late game. If he does not take those hills, she cannot get into her late game. At least not easily. So yeah. But it'd be fun either way. No, I'm getting distracted. I need to... Wait, it's my turn, right?
We waiting for
Yeah, it
Arthur.
is. Yeah, I was gonna say I got distracted because I was talking. Let's see, I need to level him up. Do we get back here? We do.
Why is that a... I'm not just not gonna say it.
Wait, what's going on?
I just got advertised for display. The first person it showed, first poster it showed, was of a succubus with her ass in the air.
What? What?
Yes,
What?
my exact thought.
What commercials do you... I don't get those display commercials. Why are you getting those? Freaking...
I don't know.
Send me those commercials. I will buy.
I do
I'm not even gonna front. That's hilarious.
Like, it's like trying to say, no, you're the actual source. I'm like, No, I'm fucking
It's like,
not.
no. He's like, no. He's like, my brain too bored to get too distracted. Just too
I get
distracted with
distracted playing
everything else.
Warhammer. Hello, talk to a
Smoking
woman.
like a true librarian.
Exactly.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Crazy man. Alright, we need money. I mean, that's what we need. We need money. We need money. James, we need money. We need money. Alright, everything getting rebuilt? Yep. Alright, they're healing and pretty much ready to go. I am gonna do one thing. They're gonna take some attrition doing this, but that's fine. I'm gonna move just right there instead. I can still, yay, I can still encamp. I love the orcs. And like I said, they are a lot easier to deal with to get over problems with, because they can just power stomp their way through, essentially. I really need some black orcs. I hate how delayed this startup was. What should I give you? What do you not have? Need more cav? So what's the difference between these two? These are just faster. I don't know really why we want that. I mean, if we put this in the first, but that's just gonna take away from that. We could put some savages in there. They have better charges. They'd be more meat shields.
Oh yeah, good news about your AI art, though.
Which AI?
You know how I think it was I forget which company made it in America. They spent like billions and billions of dollars on making it.
Oh yeah, the thing we were mentioning before. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to move there?
What? Where? We're talking about what, over there? No, I mean, that would only be in an emergency situation, like the world's coming to a point to where that just ends up being the survival case. I would, but I'm not gonna say out loud
You know
too
how
hard
much the
about
video
that.
lost you know how much the video lost out of that?
A lot.
How much stuff there?
Well, I
Or just 64 billion.
yeah, like I said. I mean, I don't want to get too much into this, but it's becoming a trend, and it's not just that. It's video games and everything. It's like we think that spending more money makes it better. It just baffles the hell out of me. I'm like, I don't think that's how that works.
No, it ain't. Oh yeah, can I also say something as well? I finally found the gaming chair for me.
Nice.
So imagine this gaming chair, right?
Actually, hold on.
But it's got tank treads on the bottom.
Why?
With 2 dual miniguns at either side of the chair.
What? Did you buy? What?
And this drops the screen. It's like attached to this mount. You can drop it down. It will plug into like your PC, PlayStation, anything, and it's amazing.
Are you an orc?
Are you an orc, James?
He is British.
By heart, yes.
I mean, he is British.
Yeah, I am. To be fair, we did conquer a lot, but I'm just going, wah! To be fair,
I mean, it
so
didn't lost it all because the war.
and we
got
lost
chopped
it all
down.
because of the taxman.
The leader of the war failed, died.
Yeah. Yeah. So I want to call this chair I've got off the site. I've found it. It's called the Gatling Predator with the Gatling. The Gatling.
My point is,
It's a battle station.
But what? But what? I mean, they're not real, so why?
No, they are real.
So they shoot.
I love the gun. Oh, the.
What did you think I was talking about? The chair? Yes, the chair is totally not real.
The guns, no,
sir, the
but I
chair
can
is
make that a
completely fake.
possibility.
You're
Obviously, the guns
sometimes
don't
you
shoot because they're not.
sometimes you.
No, but everything else is.
I mean, yeah, that's not lethal.
I found out how much it's going to cost me. Because I have to convert,
My brain's
because
like,
it's
why
made,
though? What are you taking it out in the woods? Why tank treads? Why treads at all? The guns maybe because it looks hilariously cool.
I don't question it because I love
why
it.
tank treads? You're gonna ruin your garbage.
Oh no, I will ruin. I can't push it anywhere because it.
Yeah, no, it'll ruin everything rolling around. Tank treads aren't meant for that.
It doesn't tell. That's helpful. It doesn't tell me how much it weighs.
Probably a lot. I mean, the tank treads itself probably weighs most of the chair.
I can tell you how high it is.
Oh, what the hell?
How much does it weigh? Tell me its weight. Tell me how fat it is. Yeah. No. How do I put? No, I don't care. Just tell me its weight.
Like, if I could, I definitely would put that on my chair.
Oh no.
Not the minigun part, but the tank tread part, because then that'd make
You
it
can
more
either
off-road.
have the Scorpion, the Unicorn, the Manticore, or the M2HB, which has like 2 rifles at the top.
What is this made from? Is this like just some... What? What's happening?
It's guys, shut up, Darius. We're having an adult conversation about chairs.
I'm almost done with my turn.
Yes, why you do that?
I know what he's talking about.
The one I'm looking at now is voice control. It's got built-in speakers. It's a monetized adjustment. It's a multi-monitor vision. It's got the M2 firearms design.
Weird. So it's like some sort of military thing, I guess. That's strange. I've never heard anything like that in my life. That is cool.
I found out how much it's going to cost you. How much would it cost me?
How much for, I'm gonna end my turn, but how much for me?
$4,700.
I mean, if I saved up for 3 months, I probably could do that. But, Jesus. I don't think I would do that, though, because for me, that's pointless. Because it'd have to be done to my chair, so what good is that?
No, this is the chair.
Not my chair, I don't need that chair.
I'll stick tank treads on it.
I mean, if I could afford to just for the treads, yeah. If they were compatible for my chair, I would do it. Because I'd be able to go out wilderness a little bit better. Still wouldn't be able to do shit out there hardly right now, but hey.
It will cost me 7,000.
I would like to go camping.
It'll cost me 3,700. I see Isabella. Good for you.
What? Von Karstein? How? She living somewhere else in the Empire now? Who should take up with after Vlad's death?
Scrags wants me to join the war against... Who's that? I'm kind of busy at the moment, Scrag.
Yeah, but you can't deny it. You break his alliance. You're just gonna have to accept it. We're at the point where endless war has begun. The end times have started. End times have begun. Can't exactly put everything up. I may have to.
What the fuck is going on?
Hey, whenever you get a chance, I need one more place. I'm in the middle of streaming. Look at all these wars. Hello? Oh. Oh, I'll have to go. I guess I'll have to go get it. Get it. I'll wait till it gets to y'all's turn. No, dude, what's it called?
What do you think this is?
Oh, I'm still streaming.
I don't care.
It's over there. Thank you. Who is he? Who's talking to you, Darius? Also, what do you do? Look at Oakenhammer. Wait. What? Well, chat.
What?
Do you see it? I guess you found out that greenskins are better than vampires. Don't worry, Skarsnik will take you in, Isabella. I see what Darius is saying.
Yeah, because okay, you know that dwarf that attacked your city?
Well, if you look next to Oakenhammer, someone has just moved in with the greenskins because she realized all hope is lost with the vampires and might as well just take what you can get, as you guys say would put it. It's the only option left. And Darius just destroyed the other army. Oh no, is that Darius? Yeah. Otter Orr, the commander of the
I
army.
thought, why did he transform into a green skin on my end?
I don't know.
Darius, I think you've got an imposter in your army.
It turns out it's the
You chose
changeling.
it. Did anyone not just see that, or was that just me?
I won.
Yeah, we know
Nice.
you won. But did anyone just see?
Oh,
He transformed into a green
that
skin
made
and then transformed back. I'm like, shit, I hope Bill noticed.
that made Isabella disappear. But hey, we'll just assume she moved into Oakenhammer permanently. I won. Let me see. Hey, oh, he did. He got a short victory complete. If we were going for that, he did get the short victory first. Good job, Darius. Oh, well, that's not... What was mine? Hold on. How far off was I from mine? I haven't been really paying attention to it because that's not what this whole thing was. But let's see what mine was. Yeah, I still had a lot. See, I can't do mine because I have to kill James to do mine. So that's why we couldn't do it based on that. Because then it would mean I would have had to fight James too. Because I require Western, Southern, and Eastern Badlands. And the Blood River Valley, which that's Scrag. That means I would have also had the war against Lord Scrag. In the Western Badlands, which that one's the one that would put me at war with James. So that wasn't gonna be a thing. Good job, Darius. Good job. Any advice for... Hold on. Any advice for this? What is this BS? Wow. Oh, the poor Skaven are dead. The tally man even tallied them. Oh, Jesus. Look at this one. Poor Kislevian army in the middle of this. They're probably hiding in the woods, scared to death.
They're like, send help! Like, monsters everywhere!
Holy, there's Archaon. There's his other two armies. There's, I don't know if that's Arbol in the mountain directly, but that's an Arbol army. There's an Arbol hero here. There's a few Arbol heroes.
Bunch of good as a chaos war
And then
field.
there's two Tallyman armies. This is terrible.
This is random like Kislavian army. It's like, help, send help, why? They got everything!
They've taken over the entire land. The planes are gone. Good thing I'm an orc. Holy shit, the Tallyman's got a hero down near me! Dear God!
Yeah.
His name is Iber. Yeah, this is definitely going to be all that Darius has left soon.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's going to have too many armies left in the north after that starts attacking. So this is definitely the final episode. The end times have come.
Yep.
The Age of Sigmar, well, at least after this, is upon us. I wish there was a way to go into that. God, someone really needs to make a mod for that for this game. Like, where it goes beyond this, and like it actually has an end times thing, but it goes beyond this. And if you survive and do the certain things that are part of whatever, blah, 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 you just have to live for a certain amount of turns or something. Then you get upgraded to whatever your faction would be. Darius gets absolute overpowered BS. Would be a good reward for flaying the Empire, though. And I finally get to embrace the better version of my orc self. Oh, I get. I'll have to watch that later. What did you send me, James? What did you send me this time? I can't watch it right now. What the heck is that? I can't watch it. It's 1950s or something.
Alright, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm ready. Ready for the book? What? You ready? You ready? Okay, I'm ready. Weapon? Alright, time to throw random BS at our not now.
I'm busy.
James is busy apparently.
Well, kill that dwarf army.
What is James doing?
Try not to die.
I'll try hard. My northern armies are about to die, so I have nothing else to lose. Do you? I mean, that's quite a hefty order there, sir.
Huh? What's yawning? What?
What? James like, what? James
I've got a nice border. Thank you. I guess. I don't know.
Then
No, thank you.
Then we will begin next turn. It will be time for the great cascade of death.
Please no. What did you do with like
James
3
is like,
wars?
please no. James is like, no, would that rather not? Where me and Darius are like, what you mean? What do you mean? Oh yeah. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. Sorry up. God, you got so many units to move even down here. I like you're like, just in camp! Just get in camp and stuff. Except for Elspeth, you're having her move? Okay, she moving.
Pick up the pace.
I'm an itch in my ear.
What is that? Is that boat thing? Yeah, the wonder of the age land ship war machine. And Carl's got some Royal Alt Dwarf Griffinites. 2 of the Emperor's Wrath. And just 1 rocket. It's a lot of great swords though.
Yes.
This is a Mexican artillery. Ah, you got your better cav now. You were trading for demigriffs. Makes more sense.
I've got itch in my ear and it's annoying me. Can't stop itching it.
Oh no.
I am now deaf because of my itching in my ear.
The madness.
Yes! Good job, Darius. Actually, no. No. His mystic powers.
How the hell do you have black orcs?
What?
How the hell do you have black orcs?
How? I got Black Ops?
Yeah.
Well, if someone called Ally Recruitment, and I think it's because correct me if I'm wrong, no. I think that outpost gives me access to your Black Ops.
Yeah, but where am I? Wait, what? I have black orcs? How am I not able to recruit them?
Oh, do you have?
I don't think I have
Do you?
black orcs.
Oh, then I haven't.
That's what I was saying.
How did I get it? Oh yeah, I forgot. Silly me. When I took over Death Gorge, that was already tier 4, and I just upgraded it.
You absolute shit.
Yeah, sorry, Arda.
You're a savage. You're
Forgot.
not supposed to have those. You bring those to me right now.
No, go fuck yourself.
You surrender that army to me and cause to the war of the Wa.
No.
They will contribute to our win. You're supposed to be on my side. You don't use them anyways.
Dude.
They're wearing armor. Remember, they're not naked. I'm
And we get more Black Hawks next turn.
gonna kill you.
Why?
You're wasting those black orcs on fights that are not needed. Bring them to me.
Hold on. I'm fighting 3 goddamn wars. So, excuse me if I have Black Hawks.
No, you're fine, Farseer. It's good. I know. I heard what happened, so you're good. Just give me your black orcs, James. You're supposed to be fighting Darius, not anybody else. Everyone else can kill us for all I care at this point.
You know, it's a bit cold. I don't know. I'm busy fighting 3 fucking wars.
Well, where were you when these dwarves took my settlement?
Oh, I killed them after I attacked theirs.
I swear. Give me your black orcs. You can give them to Olaf, the Aura boy over there. You can give them to him, and he'll use them well.
It's not like I have a Reggie Renal Black Hawk.
I have that. That's not special. That's easy to get. But I'm talking about
And
the
he's fully
normal
upgraded.
standard ones. Also, I'm gonna take Dr. Oz back, so you stay back there.
You sure?
You didn't help defend it.
Darius might attack it, you know.
You didn't help defend it.
You're right, but I did help. Can we appreciate that Warzag is an absolute menace to society? So, would you like some orcs? Hold on.
Yes, black ones specifically.
I forgot how you do that.
There's a way to trade
Move.
armies, I think. I forget. Isn't there a way to surrender armies, or do me and James have to have a? I'm pretty sure we have an alliance.
You can move you can move the outposts.
Yeah, but I don't have enough alliance points with you to build that many black orcs that I would need. I need at least 3 to 4. And that will at least make this more of a interesting bout. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can win with what I got if I do it right, but orcs are still orcs. They can be really weird and have some problems sometimes. I know what my key is strategy when the battle begins, truly, here soon. But I gotta find out if and which way I gotta do it with what I got.
Could I give it bonus versus large or bonus versus infantry?
But, yeah. Also, why can't I recruit any of those points?
Should I make him Nah, I'll make it boss. The bigger we are. I'm disobeying everything, don't
Although, Ardnot, what happened in the Three Kingdoms stream? I fell asleep, then got awoken from you screaming and then sleeping again. You probably got
What?
woke from me winning that battle and taking the Lord Boo himself's head off. The Lou Boo. At least the first time. Sylvania's dead! No! But, oh look! Confederation!
Your turn on that.
I'm quite aware. There's a lot to go through, just like you.
Also, I may have gone back to playing Pacific Trav again. I thought.
Wow. No, there's a game I want to play, Tankhead. That's what I want to play.
It's amazing.
but I have no way to play it right now.
Yeah, I've got to sort out my Xbox account. For some reason, I can't sign in, and when I do sign in right, there's an error in signing in. So when I go to get feedback, I need to sign in, but that can't sign in, so it gives me feedback, which loops it around. So note to self is Microsoft broke it on me today. I want to point out I tried signing into my Xbox account because I wanted to play Firewall Pioneers because I missed that game.
Yeah, it's a good game too. I'm just gonna maximize growth. There's not much we can do there. That place is gonna be pretty terrible to fight in, so let's just.
Are you
do
sure you
this.
don't want me to help you? No, take it back, Crassus. I can help you, I thought.
What?
I forgot you showed the focus out of the times. Here it is. Holy sweet mother of Jeeva Jebediah. Yeah, there's Archon. No!
Let's see what the
Thornhill.
new image shows.
God, blood.
Is James heading to bed after this? Just what? I'm just wanting to know. Yeah, there's all the enemies. Look, it's all yeah. This is what we
Am
saw
I headed
earlier.
to bed
but
after this?
more extended.
You'll find out after Shrine.
There's more.
I might. I might not. I might. I might not. I said I might not. So I have to spend. I'm gonna have to get 2 armies here. Oh yeah, by the way, I can record. I can't fucking speak is what I can do. So I can fight 3 wars at the same time and win them. Hopefully. But this was a nasty army. So this should win. Oh yeah, I got drills killers. Yeah, you're not winning this army. Can you actually beat that? Whoa, okay, you're an actual 50-50. Because you have attrition, it makes it much easier. Stonebreakers, armor piercing. Because you have armor piercing, isn't it? Yeah. There's armor piercing. You don't have much besides that. Oh yeah, Stain! Good old Stain. He's oh crap, what is it? I think he's a standard dwarf lord. Hero. Or is he a rune lord? Can't remember. He's something rather. You think you're better than me, Sheila? You think you're better than me?
I think they both can get this. No, they can. Beautiful.
Oh, you take it piss.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Big plans, big tactics.
Okay.
Oh. Ah, some about us. Let me get my camping tents ready.
Settlement battle. Let me get my camping tents ready.
Yeah, let you.
Settlement battle, I don't know what you're talking about, sir. We're just getting the plans ready together as Gorbat Orc do.
I'm fighting.
And I wait for hopefully the naked dum-dums to come up here. For them to do something since they got all the Black Orcs.
Supreme ruler of 8 peaks.
I want you to fight kicking Darius's ass.
I mean, I'm already ready to fight. That's like I said, we ain't gonna make it past this episode.
Fuck it, we win. Darius, you lose. Oh, it's like we need to end it. Oh, we won. Sorry. I don't know who they're contacting. Hard dot. What did the last offenders have to do with you?
It didn't stop on them. I don't know what you're seeing. No, that stopped. That's not me.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. So, I want to point out. That's okay. I want to point out. Dorek's main army is actually worse than his sub armies.
Damn.
Dot. Apparently
What's up?
apparently it's for you.
Mm-hmm. No, not talking to me. My last Northern.
You just died.
My last Northern army just died. Yep. So like I said, he either would have to take all of this and abandon this front, and to stop that. That's why I said we're at this point where, as an empire or as a playthrough, if he wanted to keep going, he'd have to stop fighting me entirely right now, or stop being prepared for me entirely, and just take all this north to stop it. So he's gonna get cascaded here soon. And that was my steam tank force. You should have probably manualed that one, tried to win it yourself, but I do think some of the battles you could win if you did use a bit of. It'll be a lot harder, but use a bit of tactics on the manual. 'Cause sometimes the AI just numbers you out. This is how this game calculates. 3 armies jumped in. It's still steam tanks. Now, if it's a decisive defeat, then yeah, I guess that's not really much to worry about.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really fight that. Hey, look, it's the French. Okay, what's new? Research more rice fields are not. No, but orcs. What is rice? We eat meat. We'll eat the people cultivating the rice fields. They look like these seal people. Meat.
It's your. We wait for Darius.
Yeah, I said meat. Meat. Give me meat. Can't wait for in the morning. I'm going to my favorite breakfast place that I go to get me some hash browns, some bacon, some ham, egg, some country fried steak, chicken biscuit. It's good stuff. My north. That's not that bad, no. Ally loses outpost. He was not happy about that. Look at all that. It's funny because other than Tally, you can tell Tally. So where all that bad stuff y'all saw is like right here. Tallyman and all his armies are kind of around this little zone right here in the stream. This is what's in Darius's north. This actually isn't that far from me. I'm like somewhere around here. Or at least, no, Darius's territory bordering my territory now that we've killed the vampires. Is somewhere right at the bottom of where this edge is right here. So this actually isn't that far. That's why we're seeing Tallyman heroes kind of coming down here. But I do find I still am taken back by the entire mountain range of all the Vikings is now purplish pink. What Azio just probably did to these poor Vikings just apparently broke them. Poor Vikings. Azio, this is what I say, he's terrible, man. He's doing pretty good playthrough-wise right now, which is terrible. Also, I do find it funny, there's also this one Bellicor piece right here. He even had to be a part of this, just a little. You literally had all of Chaos drop on your head. The only one who's not there is Zeech. And if the Changeling was actually better, he probably would be. I mean, you're gonna lose a couple of things, but sometimes being a big empire is also more hindrance, so it's easier to let certain things die, just fight certain manual battles if you want to slow them down, and then just bring all your forces up there. Now, that's if you were playing on your own. Or if we were just, this was a different objective. But because that's not what this series is, just let them slowly pick their way through. At this point.
It's now or never.
Darius is bringing as many troops as he can to the fights.
I will march you back.
Where's Santa in the north when you need him? Actually, Santa, right? If you mean real Santa or Greece's gold tooth Santa? Ogre Santa. Ogre Santa is actually to my east, where I am in the mountains down here. Hold on. So from this place here, he's directly to the east and slightly south.
Make haste, men.
Follow me.
I'm just
Tempted
bored.
to stop
I'm
tempted to
tired.
stop those walls. What wall? Look at me. You gonna attempt to prevent it getting worse on you? I mean, you could try. You could try it. It will take a few turns anyway, so it's probably maybe run out of time anyways. But we'll see.
Any more squeaking?
No?
Ring him.
As you say.
Huh?
What? Okay.
Yes.
Waiting on the whatever you're doing. It is 50-50. I find that funny. You and I are now directly 50-50. Like we are literally even deadly even now. Both. Well, one's definitely not gonna save you, and the other one probably died long ago. Time for the fight everyone is waiting for. Yeah. Well, one. Well, yeah. Oh. Yep. All right. Accepted. Also, you got lucky. Oh man. Wow, it says it's a
We all
decisive-
manual because player versus player.
Oh, we're gonna manual, but my brain's like, it says this is a decisive? Oh, you're lightning striking. Wait. That's the same in both ways? That seems a bit strange. Why? So, is it... You've got a lot of guns. That's part of probably the reason, but my brain's kind of going to... Yeah, but that should be worse. There's hardly no melee in most of this. Actually, is there any melee except for Franz? She's all guns. And Cav. Kind of like what you want to be at the end. Don't like the mortar choice. I would have went something slightly different. Although those are the amethyst ones, I think. Okay, there's some melee in this one. Okay. This has some melee, but still not a lot. It's mostly cav. Why is it ringing this as a decisive?
Raise your
That is
weapons.
odd. Oh, why'd you stop it? I mean, we're gonna have to fight it
I'm
either way.
waiting for this exciting
We're
battle.
gonna have to fight it either way, so... It's either fight that one and do... Because we're gonna have to do probably 2 battles. As I have a feeling it's gonna take a second. So, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. What's interesting is Scrag actually refused to be a part of this. I find that kind of odd. But alright, let's do it then. And let's just see what happens. I'm not really sure why it's being so weird.
Why do you have so many heroes in one army?
I mean, unless James wants to play as one of my units, since he does no presence up here whatsoever. That is up to him.
I'm not gonna lie.
Because technically he was supposed to be doing this with me, but he's out and bullying bald people.
I've got bullying bald people. You know what? Fuck you then. No, I'm expecting you after that. No, fuck you. I haven't been bullying bald people.
You have this whole
way,
whole
and you
series.
just kept it.
Whole series.
No, fuck you. I ain't doing shit for bullying bald people. It's not my fault bald people were attacking me in the
I
quiet
also
war
want to
on
point
me.
out, Darius is bringing less troops, and still the game thinks this is this. Maybe there's just too many units for it to compensate for. Maybe the game just doesn't know how to read this because it's 2 players. And we have to manual it to see what happens.
I've got hiccups.
Oh, my candle went out. What? No. Ah.
Yeah, says you're right for saying I've been bullying bald people, which I haven't.
Hold on, I gotta make
So
a quick
you're
phone
bloody
call
right.
before she falls asleep.
I've fallen in sleep,
Well,
and
we're-
you tell me I'm bullying bald people. When I go to sleep, I'm gonna dream about bald people. You're making me
That's
do
a
it.
dream.
You kept saying it with bullying bald people.
I hate
You know
the
how
bug,
the fact
but
that
my
I've been
candle
fighting
died.
nothing but bald people.
You can. Alright, bye. Oh, okay. Not to you guys.
I'm about to say that's
I'm
a fucking
leaving.
quick stream.
I'm leaving. This looks too scary.
I want to point out, this is your orc settlement, right?
This is whoa game. Don't just do that for me. I hate when it does that. Although that's not bad, but still.
So,
So
tell me, when did orcs become architects?
no, this is Drakenhof. This is the vampire settlement. They're all dead. They all died.
I thought Darius infiltrated you, then I just realised there's a broken tooth armored boys.
Okay. I've got to move stuff around. I've got to do all my setup here.
Well done, your war army's arriving in 3 minutes, good job.
So
Israel Force was arriving in 1 minute 50, 1 minute 25. Why is yours taking forever?
So that's why he's winning. It's because my reinforcements are taking longer, huh? Okay, so ooh.
James? What? What?
So that's why that's
Don't
why,
say shit.
So that's
No,
why
I'm
he's
not.
winning. Uh-huh.
I ain't
okay,
gonna say
so
shit.
They're coming from
We
there.
don't say shit. Do you know what? Fine. For
So
that,
those
I'm gonna
fists over
point out
there.
everything. That's cheating. Technically, it isn't because me and Arnold are on the same team, so technically, it isn't cheating.
Ooh. So what's my best bet here?
Congratulations.
Okay, I have an idea. So
I'm just making observant points. Oh, you've got your rights guard. Oh, you've got your demographic knights.
demographic. Yes, the demographic knights. They were well spread
I
and well
have
known.
given up the. My brain is giving up the way to try to present it. If you expose my strategy, then that it is then. Rob just pointed out the fucking obvious, blobs of
Fine, stay
reinforcements. They're not subtle, Darius. So what Darius gonna do is wait for his reinforcements to charge you in battle.
So
So he's gonna
Let's
leave his
now, go
you let me
on.
do. I got this, James.
Let's aggravate
So
the
you're gonna
shit
let
out
your
of me.
Wonder of the Age landship
My foot.
pelt at the
Feelings
wall,
coming
create
back
an
out.
opening, and then you're gonna wait, and then you're gonna charge all into either the gate or the wall. There you go, Elizabeth is one of your reinforcements. That's cool. And oh, you've got oh, that vampire lady. That's a hero. I forget her
Take top
name.
that off too, please, just in case. Just so you don't have to get up later.
I can't pronounce the name, but she's a hybridized unit. It's actually pretty. She's actually pretty cool.
Yes, James, she is very cool.
Yeah, no, but one of his heroes in his reinforcements army. I forget how I could never say her name for the life of me, but she's with the fake dwarf.
What did you say? Fake dwarf?
Yes, because he's tall and has a beard and
That's-
bald.
I find this hilarious.
Yeah, so what it's gonna do is that's gonna pelt the wall
I'm trying
or
to
the
get this
gate,
to
whatever.
work.
Probably kill your Night Goblin archers, but to be fair, they did deserve it. So to be
Wow,
fair,
sir, that is absolutely atrocious talking. You're saying.
you have a rocket bunny. That's cool.
The fuck is that?
The rocket bunny or rocket battery.
A
I
ro-
just know that I called it a rocket bunny.
Hmm.
There's some of these things don't look like they're supposed to, James. So what we've gathered is I
Okay.
probably need sleep. Oh, you got the Empress Wrath steam tanks.
Why can't I? Guys, you need to listen to my freaking orders. It won't stretch the line out.
All I got from you was you need to listen to my chicken orders because they ain't stretching hard enough. That's all I got off you.
right.
Their registrators. You've got a lot of artillery.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the knockoff Batman.
Then-
Bertie
right.
Hartman.
I like it, James calls
Should
it
we
the
rename it to
knockoff
Batman? Should we rename it to Batman? And you should name it to Carl Franz because no one can remember. You have great swordsmen, which is cool.
Not for these short goblins. It's not.
Yeah, we don't care. Yeah, he's got his demographic rights. Alright, I know what to do. Yeah, he's gonna pelt the wall and pelt everything with his artillery till his reinforcements come. Then do that again and then just plowing. I don't forget to change it. Arnold will not like it.
I mean, don't you have flyers? I mean, a car, obviously. There's Pegasus, okay.
Yeah, and then
But
Batman as
what
well.
about where the demigraphs? They don't fly, right?
What, Griffins?
Yeah, they're demigriffs, though. They're not griffins. There is one that flies, but there's also one that don't.
Don't forget to change the reinforcements time to be quicker.
No, these don't have wings.
What? What?
Okay, so those don't fly. Carl, and I expect lots of spells, sadly. Not that, the what? What, the mortar? Is that what you said? Not that, the most frowned upon strategy in all sieges. What, just fire from a distance with cannons? What other strategy? What, go dead for the center? I don't
Don't
really
forget to
know
change your
what
reinforcement type to
strategy
make
he's
it
talking
quicker.
about. But now I got the next decision I have to make is where is the best spot? So, they're coming from over there, and I can't move them or it's going to take twice as long. They're going to be coming in, their shortest entrance is this way. There's no towers over here, are there? That's an issue. See, there's the problem that lies in itself, right? There's no tower that reaches this. Which is kind of dumb, like, who built this castle? I know it's the vampires, but even
You
they
just
gotta
said the
be...
vampires.
Yeah, but I'm like, even they should have more intelligence than this. I mean, a lot of castles are like this. For some reason, the developer decided there's never going to be a turret spot unless you get lucky with certain layouts near the main cap point, which is kind of odd. It's like, why would you do that? And why would anyone build the castle like that? Yeah. Technically they can come in there, but there's no point in rushing that way. Why don't we just go up there? I just gotta figure out what the easiest way to hold you for now is. Okay. Alright, obviously how much do I have to start with? 1,500, it ain't gonna be much. So we'll start with this one at tier 2 and leave it there. Because that won't be captured until he captures this. And I'm pretty sure this one, yeah, I have to wait. Okay. Okay, so now let's set up the next part. So I think my best bets...
Nah.
You alright over there, James?
No.
James like, no!
Never okay. Don't forget your gnarly bombarder.
I gotta figure out how, like, where do... Okay, so we're gonna have to do this in segments. This is what's gonna have to happen. So...
What the hell is this gnarly bombarder? Oh, Bronco ship. Wait, it's a unit? That's a small unit. Oh.
Definitely don't want those up there. Those are too important to be up there. Let's put like an orc boy up there, or helping defend this.
Jingle bells, jingle bells. Here comes Jones's horde of demon presents. What? Researchers, where's Santa in the north where you need him? Why am I the one that keeps on gift that keeps on giving? I'm more like the special ed kid that keeps on giving. I'm gonna take a nap, and then once this fight's done, I can come back to it.
I'll take a nap. Get ready to watch the beauty of this battle.
It'll take that long. By the time I wake up next morning, you just about had ended it. You would have gone, finally it's ended.
No, James. No.
yes. If you're racist and you know it, clap your hands. I'm not.
So I need to
Just
put...
kidding them. Totally am. I've now dissolved it to losing my mind and being bored.
you guys here for the moment because I really don't know where to put you back here.
Oh.
I just don't want that to be on left front. So that's our front there. We need some archers there. So we'll do like one here. And figure out how to stretch it. There we go. So that gains control of that just in case. Don't think we'll need it and I'll just end up shifting them down, but these are going up here. What are you? You're another orc boy. You're going here for now because Elspeth will be here in 1 minute 25. Where is she gonna get in? She's gonna try to get in right here. So maybe that's where I want them. It depends. I'll have to see. Yeah, we do at least want. I say that. Are there any towers over here? There's not. So I don't know if that's worth defending. And just instead of just going, hey. No, it's not. Says I see a better way to do that. Okay. So let's go here with this for now. The one that's gonna matter most is this one. And then they can have to come up that way. I'm trying to draw a line of ways to get to there. So the only way other than down below is through up this path, this direction. The problem is this wall defense against this way. These walls slightly don't make sense in some places. But that's CA! This wall makes sense because you can come in from behind here, but weird. So the way to get up by under the bridge would be coming from, oh god, the camera, man. Coming from around here. That's where mine are going to be coming from. So yeah, we have to somehow choke it up here. So where can she get? She'd have to walk all the way down this way to go around. So the path up from down here is here. Okay. The only problem with how long this takes is when you're the defender, you have to see where each one is and make sure you don't take one off of the line you've already created. There's a lot to do. I'm gonna sit right there for now. Some of this I may have to do from the sky. You know what? I'm not gonna put any arrow boys up there. They're gonna stay over here. They'll mount the wall if we have to. Because that's a waste. Okay, we want These are our boys defending this zone.
Da. I'm losing my mind.
Well, this is your fault for spectating. I thought you should have been taking control.
Dan, I'm really tired. It's not a lack of sleep, but a lack of mind. Yes.
They'll get jumped there. So we're gonna have to defend them. Hmm. I have one. Come on. Now it's starting to lag.
What do you mean, come on?
Why is it lagging? James, make sure you're moving your mouse, not letting your computer fall asleep because you're falling asleep over there.
I want cheese, I want cookies, I want dough, and I want gum. Try not to yawn as much as you can. Darius, you suck.
Oh, well, my units are. Okay, we need to bring you two right here because I need to see where you both are. And why is it lagging so bad? If it's gonna lag
I'm
that
gonna get
bad, I'm not
comfy
gonna
while
be
we
able
watch
to
this
fight.
battle.
This fight might not be able to happen. It's starting to lag really bad. Oh my god.
Oh, Mr. Robot Man.
It's because I'm trying to transmit the two people in this fight. This is why you shouldn't have spectated. These final fights never end up going well. They're never any fun because they always end up getting ruined somehow. Alright, well, screw it. Whatever happens, whatever happens. I lost my patience. Yeah, the mortars are gonna get me. So I've got to figure out how we're gonna counteract that.
I'll be quiet.
Ooh. Yeah, I figured you might target them. Nah, I've already lost this. Oh well. Yeah, we've lost already. My artillery can't compete with those rockets. I don't have enough cav. Yeah, they're just killing all my units before I even get out. That's what I figured it'd be what you were talking about. I don't know if we have enough charge to fight that. Probably not. 126. Gotcha. Go around that way. That one's gonna get grabbed. Ah, they still hit us. Actually. Elspeth is over here. Yeah, walls
What
have
the
been
fuck?
breached.
Why did I just get a video of like the penguins on Madagascar? It just says drugs underneath it. Sometimes. Even I scare myself. Oh.
You should make your way here. Yeah, we didn't do hardly any skirmish damage like I was hoping. We're getting some decent shots with the night goblins, but also stop sending laughing skulls at me. I don't know why it's not showing. Okay. Just wish we had better artillery. That was wasted. Should just had them fight later on, but oh well. We're definitely not gonna win this one. We're gonna do hopefully a decent amount of damage with the next guard, but I do not think we're gonna win this one. Alright. Could do no damage in here. Fly high, Captain Lord, you will die, but you will fight.
Well, I'm not dead, I'm still alive. So, well, you can do this. So out against the wall.
Yep, okay. Hey. Ow. Anything? I see what you're saying. Okay. Alright, so. Destroy the tower, yeah.
Aim for the skies! This thing's heavy.
Where's the scrap? Moving fast.
artillery is what's gonna beat me. I have no way of pushing it without getting outside the walls. I'll do this.
Socket egg. Boat throwers.
Chopper's eyes. Chopper's head. Smash him. Time for smoldering.
No. Goodbye, Elspeth. So that's one problem dealt with.
Why not?
I don't think we're gonna win, but Elspeth's dead, so that's 5 turns, so she can actually give the gunner good benefits again. So that's a win in its own right. Alright, let's go. It's all for balls now.
Oh, the ballmen versus the ballmen. Go on, ballmen.
It's all for the balls now.
The power of the ball. Itchy nose. Uh, Go on, Goldbird.
Gorbet's not in this battle. This is actually my auxiliary force he's fighting. This isn't the
Boy, you
technically.
running bastard.
This technically isn't Gorbad or Sky's name.
Goblins! Picking target!
No. Defend mode, defend mode, defend mode. Charge, get in there, get in there, get in there. That's Felix, Charge.
Ooh.
Chopper's ready. Let's fight.
Oh. Well, that was interesting.
What the hell? Is a steam tank coming up here?
Yeah, uh-oh.
Got something special!
Would you like the good news, Dot?
What's up?
So my stream randomly stopped.
That's why you gotta pay attention to it. You've been letting yourself fall asleep.
You know the thing is, I was watching the fight on my PC.
Oh, stupid. How far away are they? They're almost here. Hurry up and get here. Go for that. Ah, Savage Orc is dead. Sad faces. And my stupid artillery. I wish guard mode also would understand when I'm telling you to attack something, attack it until you can't see it. Don't just chase it. Fucking idiots. Oh, they're right there.
Scanners ready! Ready!
No, Chewbacca.
Almost ready. It's better.
Wish I had more towers. There's one here, but I don't know if that's really gonna matter. I'll put it there just because I have the points. But doesn't really do as much good. My tank is what? What did you say?
Come on, lads! Let's scrap! Let's fight! Sure. Get going! Get going!
Oh, big dare turn off on me. The TV is just like, but TV's rebelling against me, I thought.
Yeah, they're not gonna win against that. Damn it.
My sock's rebelling against me now.
Yeah, we're not gonna win this. There's a decent amount left, but it's not enough to win one.
Setting. Bad boys.
Uh,
Goblin bomb thrower!
Oh, what was that?
Discharge shots!
fuck.
What?
I actually have to restart the game.
Well, you're gonna have to wait. Why? What's happening?
For some reason, the map broke.
What do you mean the map broke?
I'll take a screenshot and show you what I mean. That's not it. Like, I was watching it like normal, and upload.
Definitely, it was just a steam tank trying to run to them. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna win.
Let's go. Advance.
He'll get shot down.
Gobbo's ready for a scrapping!
Uh,
Aiming and shooting.
that was recent.
Ah. I think he's gonna get away with a shot. Ah, that's BS. Nah, we lost. Tis BS. Tis BS.
What the weapons?
We're gonna lose this. Oh, I forgot about you guys. I don't think you're gonna make it up here in time. It's not like you're gonna make a difference now. It's too late.
I'm gonna have to put it to Discord because for some reason I can't put it. Anyways, for talks, here it is.
Why does the AI have to do that to shoot? I hate it. Yeah, we're screwed. Yeah, we lost. Oh, yeah.
Get out, boys.
You gotta buy the DLC, Sealy. The pack that adds blood. Ay. This is why we needed to do this earlier. Why are y'all going separate ways? Come on now. The AI in this game is absolute shit. It really is when it comes to pathing and shit. Yeah. Yeah. We did good damage, but that's technically a loss just because of the fact that I can't continue. James is crashed now, so we can't do this, and there's no way we can do another episode of this. So I guess that's a loss on me. We almost got it. I do think, no offense, Doris, did cheese a little too much, but we'll let it slide.
Settings. Oh,
You still hurt
God.
me. Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything because this is a loss of 2 armies, a whole settlement, and everything. And Gorbad's nowhere near to capitalize on this. This doesn't mean anything. I did pretty good for what I had to deal with and how you fought me. Yeah, sure, I'll give you that. But since you just kind of artillery dwarfed me down instead of just fighting me, you know, then sure. Because if I knew you were going to do that, then I would have just camped the center of the city, and I wouldn't have just cared about the walls at all and forced you where you can't use your artillery at all. And I will remember that next time. So, and remember how close Carl came to death. Because this ain't an AI battle. If you're going to cheat the system, then you might as well not even play.
Well, I was enjoying that fight.
I kind of wasn't. Because most of it was just getting shot by artillery and sitting there waiting. It wasn't really a fight.
Because I'm gonna have to fully quit out Warhammer to fix this. For some reason, the damn map broke.
Let him capture the flag and it should end. I don't know why it's not giving up.
Do you know
There
what's,
ain't any
what
left
I'm
to
seeing right
learn.
now?
I have no
What's
idea.
his name? I'm struggling to see the units. I want this map, this battle to end off where I can it might fix itself. But I'll see. But no, I'm gonna have to hard quit the game.
We just gotta wait.
Get out!
That's.
Oh, they ran out. Oh yeah, alright, well. Yeah, just head for the center and capture it. I'm sending anything that's still, for some reason, trying to fight to the front. I mean, if this was a normal scenario, we were going to be going on in this series a few more episodes, and this is definitely at least a win in the aspect of the way the orcs win. Or fight. But as far as just getting the crown's concerned, I mean, not really. I just don't have enough. Plus fighting settlement battles, I probably should have just sallied outward instead of fighting a settlement battle. Although I couldn't, you attacked me, so I guess that wouldn't work anyways.
Shouldn't you have it now? I could barely. Oh, yeah, I got. Yeah, no. I'll have to wait till he captures it because I can't see that. Yeah, love with the brakes. Wow. Huh. The man who became Archaea was once a devout Templar priest of Sigmar. Wow.
I'm waiting for it to load.
Do you know what? I've got to wait. That this until I exit the map.
How did we loot? How did we not kill more than that? That is so absurd. Like, I get we were getting hit by artillery, but it's like, the orcs are tougher than that. I do think radio speeds certain things up just too much.
Dwarves are one of them.
No, they got detached. They weren't supposed to have that much health. I'm talking about just long range in general. The artillery, he only had 1 to 2 pieces of artillery. It blew through majority of the orcs. It wasn't even the gunners. The gunners killed majority of the night goblins and the things that were on the walls. But technically the gunners didn't really do anything in that battle. Because they were behind their friendly units so much. See, look at how little kills. 0 on all of these death hands. Hold on. 0 on all of these death hands. The snipers got a bunch of kills, but once again, that was probably the night goblins. And then after that, the number faltered off. All of the kills were the great swords. The great swords fought real hard. They died basically. They killed a lot.
I've got bad news.
Well, hold on. It's over anyways. I was gonna hit okay, but yeah. If it weren't for that artillery, which I just couldn't get to, I mean, I probably could have made a lot more of a dent. I mean, I did pretty good for the situation, but... And overall, I have won. I want to remind chat, I may sadly have lost the fight for the crown, but Darius lost a lot of good units in that battle. That'll take a bit to get back. And he lost, and Elspeth died, by the way. I don't know if you caught that. I killed her.
I told her I was happy.
And it's like, I was making sure that if I didn't, at least one thing came out of this, I knew Elspeth wouldn't be able to beef up the gunners anymore for the rest of the fights for at least 5 more turns, if this was a continuing series. That at least is a good heavy blow. And I killed most of the demigriff units, which is what I was kind of after cavalry-wise. Because that means there was going to be not as much to compete with my...
demographic knights.
I killed at least 2 of their units. Like, at least 2 of them.
I need to return
It's
to
a you
Adolf
won.
Hitler.
I'm giving you the victory. I'm calling BS that my men at 8 unit strength never broke. I'll need to return to Altdorf to recover. I can't get back. That's true. That's why I said overall, you won the fight for Castle Drakenhof, but you lost the war overall, I guess you could say. Because now Gorbag could just tear through. You do have these other 2 armies. What do they got in them? Okay, yeah, they don't have as much good stuff.
I can't see.
That one does. It's all cav, but that one's at least got cannons. But the main force has been really damaged. The only one alive is this one that's all guns. The rest lost their main meat. That's mostly heroes. This one's all guns.
The map fully breaks.
But we're basically, this is the end of this anyways. Like, this save is technically behind the update, so we really aren't safe to continue this. So it is what it is either way. It would be a crazy battle because then the next fight would be Grinshot, which is a smaller force. That was at least 3 full 20 stacks that was attacking Castle Drakenhof. That one never made it in the battle. The one that had all the extra auxiliary spears you were bringing and melee cavalry. That never made it, sadly. But, both the orcs got broken, though. There's nothing left of them. The Wah's alive, which I find funny. Part of the Wah lived in one of the armies.
How the hell is that possible?
Because they were the last things to come in, so it makes sense. They were the last things to fight him. That's what was trickling in and slowly tearing him apart. And like I said, what baffles me is I do think, and this once again could be the fault of we're playing on an older save. I do think that the Empire would have broken right there. Darius is right. I do think his men, after Elspeth died, and the fact that Franz was damn near death, I do think that they would have, their morale would have started fucking tanking. Because the Empire's one weakness is, and I've noticed this playing Elspeth on my own, my men were not breaking. I noticed that. They were like at full morale the whole time. So I do think that maybe that also has to do with the save file itself. Because I've never seen Empire hold out like zombies like that. Because they got hit by so many big rushes for different slots. Like I was running them in droves, like real orcs do. Still at full morale, even for gunners, which was stupid. Well, the gunners weren't really stressed out. I could see why they would be okay. They weren't in the front. But that line that was holding all those biggins and like dudes with armor piercing and empty infantry and ridiculous armor, those guys, I don't know how their morale held. I slammed into and I activated my WA buff, I think 2 or 3 times. So, like units with one dude, stage fighting, I saw that. Yeah, there was some crazy stuff. I had to basically fully kill your units, kind of like zombies, for them to stop. Which is something that's a weakness to the orcs in general. They're good at it, or at least unless you're going to play a multi-campaign, like, if this was continuing, then Darius is right. I now have him on the ropes. Because I killed a lot of his elite stuff that he has to go to his home territory to get back. Which means, and remember what I said about the way the orcs win. Okay, he may have taken that, but the fact that I have, where is it? Karak Kadron over here? Let me click it. This has a almost fully level, or this has trolls, basic infantry, and global recruitment for orcs is stupid, just to let you know. So, I could spawn it right here next to Waldenhof, build a 20 stack in one turn, and it'll start punching this direction again. And keep hitting him until these 20 stacks just wear him down. That's how the orcs win, to be fair. That's why you don't want them to get established. Their weakness is early game defeat. If you can kill them early game, they ain't gonna stand a chance against you. Against most things. Other than other heavy melees. That's why it's really good to establish their dominance in a good region. Like here, the only reason why I'm gonna win this is this right here. I have all of this mountain backing me up, and part of this mountain up here. That's a lot. I'm making, now that they're dead, oh, I can't see it. Well, since it's broken for James, end the turn real quick, Darius. We're not continuing anyways.
I can't end my turn, so...
Oh, right, you can't. Shit. Well, I wish it would show me what I make. But either way, I was making, I'll put it into perspective before the fight happened. I was making 7,500 per turn before that fight with Darius just happened. That was before. My Steam
Well,
tanks
now
were
make
not
it
listening to my
close to
commands.
10.
I've had that happen a lot too. I think there's a lot of lag in this game in multiplayer with stuff like that. See, you got to see firsthand what it does to me a lot. I do think the synchronization era between players in multiplayer is a bit weird. So sometimes units will just ignore you. When you're trying to tell them to run or do certain things, they will just do what they want. And they're not even frenzying either. If it was frenzy, it'd make sense, because that's what that does. But you're just not listening. So, I did notice your steam tanks got buried and just got killed.
Darius doesn't know how to play kids.
It's like one ran across the fucking map. I kind of saw that, and then it tried to come back through. The tanks really just got walloped because they got caught by the big ones halfway back through. And then there's this armor-piercing overwhelmment. I don't think one of them made it. I think one made it and the other didn't. He's fucking... Oh, so did he survive? I think I killed one of them. I'm not sure. I know I killed your ship. That big, giant land ship thing, that died. I made sure.
I'm gonna have to quit the main menu.
That's fine because we're gonna end it here. But yeah, I was making 7,500 per turn. See all
I'm going
three
to
of
quit
them?
now, because otherwise,
Hold
if I don't, I'm scared. I can't click
Oh yeah,
yes.
you did keep them. Wow, that's the one that almost died, chat. That one right there. He barely made it.
Right, good news. I can't quit the main menu through the menu. Task manager.
Ooh. That sounds like your GPU crashed.
Yep. And task.
Although mine doesn't do it like that. When mine crashes, it just ends the stream. It just takes away the thing
That's what
that's
it,
less
that's what it did
detrimental.
at first. It ended streaming, then the map broke.
Yeah, but it won't do both. It would just keep... The game would not be affected with. That's why AMD's better.
Yeah, he keeps saying.
And yeah, and also we don't waste millions and bajillions of dollars. As much, at least.
Hey, we have children
They
in
still
charge.
do, but not as much.
Oh, I'm gonna
We
enjoy
have children in charge.
Oh yeah, oh good, but since James left, I at least get to see what I'm making per turn before we end this series. God, it's going through all the tactics removed and people dying. God, hurry up. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do something real quick just to show y'all what would happen if we continue. But we're not going to fight, but I'm just going to show you.
I thought
What I'm
you were
doing.
making 10,000 per turn.
But look at that. Yeah, over 10,000 per turn now, chat. And I already have 8,000 in the bank. And Darius has
thought
to lick
so.
his wounds. So
I
watch
thought
this. You
so.
want to
You
see
were
something
making
absolutely
it well.
asinine, chat? So let's get a Savage Orc War Boss. Just for the example. He's cheaper, so... we'll do that. Better morale. So let's go him, and I want to show something funny. Oh, hold on. To get global, I gotta put him in... What's it called? Ah, goddamn. Encampment stage. So, now sadly global is already taken up, so let's grab one of those, and I just want to show you what's all how. You see all these blocks? Watch this. And this in one turn, let's see, we'll get about 12. A 12 stack immediately from this place that can defend itself.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and give him some more content, boys. That 11. But yeah, so it's an 11 stack in one turn, and that spent all my money. But it also used up all the blocks perfectly. Global's more expensive, so it's less. But I make 9,000 per turn, so that's 11 to 10 to 12 units per turn, easily. So that's so even though he did win the overall battle here, he now has to face the infinite trickle of stupidity, is what I call it. This is what orcs do when they get too big. And once again, Gorbad and Skarsnik still have full WA. We can't use them. I'm so sad they didn't. We should have. You know what I should have done? We should have waited, and I should have brought them over there, and we should have just fought one large, broken, bad one. Broke James' computer worse. Even worse. But next time. It was fun either way. If, like I said, if this was continue, Gorbad and Skarsnik would come down from the mountain with their full stacks and just blanket this zone. And he'd get to see the almighty Squig Cavalry. I sadly, once again, much like the Black Orcs, we also never, this playthrough kind of screwed all of us. None of us ever got truly to our late units. I think Darius got a little bit better.
Hey, I go to the
Or
Black
closer.
Hawks.
Or you cheated. You don't count. But back to, but.
You know what? Sometimes I wish it wasn't your ally.
What ally? You weren't up here. You were
No,
bullying
wonder why.
You were bullying
Don't make fun of me for bullying ball people.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
And
I wasn't.
I'm gonna say it again. You were bullying ball people the whole series.
I wasn't. They were in my way. And to
Yeah,
get to you, I
Darius
had to
didn't
kill
get any
them.
Black Rose Foot Knights to defend Elspeth's guns. And he didn't get his Sun Knights for the Sun Knight equivalent for Carl.
I got the Black Hawks.
And he didn't get technically full Reichsguard Knights and all the other crazy Knights you can get, depending on the buildings you get to high tier 4 and tier 3. Some of the walls give you some crazy stuff too, but point is, Darius got screwed, I got screwed. James bullied bald people.
I didn't fucking bully bald people.
So me or Darius weren't actually even fighting at full strength. He didn't have his best units. I didn't have my best units. I didn't have my super squig either for Skarsnik. I wanted it so bad. We'll have to do that on another stream.
I got the
Once again, you're cheated, so I'm not counting.
I want to point out, every time I do something good or do good, I also know you cheated. I'm like, the fuck? You should admit I'm good. It's just that I know how to play Warzak. He's the greatest.
I mean,
game.
Warzak has it easy. His opponents are elderly people, half dead people, bald people.
Shut up. I had to deal
French
with the
people.
boys, otherwise they would roll me.
French people.
It's literally, I had to do it.
Jason fought none of the true threat, like none of the dwarves. He did not fight the white dwarf the whole
I
game,
was
basically.
Motherfucker, I was fighting 3 wars. The Green Dwarf, the Bone Boys, and Thorek.
No. You fought everything while it was pity doo doo doo, and also, once again, elderly bald people.
Bruh. Oh, actually, I told a lie, I was fighting Elizabeth as well.
You fought Tequila, that does not count.
No, Crocker, the last defenders to play war on me.
No, you never truly fought the last defenders. Y'all had some skirmishes and then you went your separate ways.
I was about to fight him, okay? I was about to fight 4 wars on the front and get your complaining about, oh, it was fighting one person.
The Florida men looked at you like a bunch of
bald
crazy
people
cultists in the middle of the Florida
doesn't mean I was
swamp and
bullying
just left you alone.
I was actually doing really well.
No, man. But it was, but like I said, it was
war for Chaos Dwarf. I just shoot you in the face. Tell you what, I'll do it so well. I'll get Malachi, and I don't care if he has a 500-meter gun. I'm putting that Slayer in just doom mode, and I'm getting that axe in your face.
See, I didn't get my steam tank. That's true. You did well. Those are good. I get why you want one of those, but because volley guns are amazing. Also, a little disappointed your Elspeth unit, even though they were amethyst cannons. Still feel like you should have went volley guns.
Right, good
I found out that those are like the best things for
wants
her.
to crush on me as well.
You're probably gonna have to reset everything. Something tells me your whole computer had a moment right there, or something bad happened. Either that or your internet fully conked out. This is what I tell you. You need to get better internet.
It might be my internet conked out, and my computer had a hiccup as well. I decided to make at the same time and went, you know what, fuck it, you know this game that exists? Yeah, I don't anymore. It's not called Warhammer, it's called Bruckenhammer. Also, can I point out something? I'm going to point out something that really annoys me, right? The Empire gets steam tanks and the dwarves don't.
Well, if you put that one of the mods in, they get some steam tanks. There is some fair ones, and I actually don't know if that's totally true. I think in Radios they get 1 or 2, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. They're not going to be the Empire's ones, but the giant spider never got the chance to see the wall again. No, sadly it did not. If me and Arnott were never delayed, we would have seen Reichsguard Foot Knights versus Black Orcs. Yeah, it would have been insane. I feel like if I had had at least 4 Black Orcs like I asked for from James for that battle, may have actually been able to somehow push that line and break it and get into the gunners. And somehow spill into the gunner line. then it would have started possibly turning back in my favor. But I tried so hard. I sent pack after pack of greenskins into those foot soldier, regular foot soldiers, and the great swords and the knights that we're holding. I'm like, God dang, man, how are they still here? I was surprised that line held. Because that was actually, I'm proud of myself on that. That's my best I've done in a long time. Like, I did the orc thing efficiently. The early part, I can argue maybe I shouldn't have bothered with the wall at all with the night goblins and just let them be a part of that pack as well. And then maybe it'd have been enough. I don't know. Hypotheticals are hypotheticals. Because I will say something I did notice that I wholeheartedly took advantage of once I noticed you were caught in it. The gunners became completely pointless, and the artillery somewhat as well, because there were too many buildings between us. Mine kind of had that same problem. Other than when Carl was stupid enough to fly near the openings and over the buildings, that's kind of what got Elspeth killed, is she got too close. So I rushed her with the orc commander, on his wyvern. The artillery seems to, even the ones that can shoot over things, just could not get our like arches and proper triangulation, I guess you could call it, through those buildings. So neither of our artilleries were hitting us when we were both in those corners. So, is this the final episode? It is for this series. I feel like the next one should be the one you're going to be in on, Seely. I think it's time, Seely. I think it's time you met your neighbors. Your stabby stab neighbors. Because this was a good battle. Let's see, what did Daria say? You tried to do that to Garl, so I flew him over the guns. I saw that. It was smart. That's why I knew I was going to lose, because I ran out of orcs to push your line, and I knew I was about to lose the line. So I tried a last-ditch effort. I was hoping my wyvern was going to be fast enough, but I think Carl's Deathclaw was just slightly faster. So he outran that Orc Lord just enough to not get killed by him. He's like, I was shouting, shoot, shoot. Because I knew the line was not going to hold much longer. I was like, this is a ditch effort unless I throw him into the line too. And I was scared to do that because this is why I don't like giving mounts to certain things. Because giving an orc a large mount means any horse lance unit that can give anti-large. And any spear unit now can just absolutely fuck him up. So it's why I don't like turning units into large units unless it's really necessary, or the game's going to give me so many buffs to large units, because that's the way that faction plays. I'm going to give, say, AKA the ogres. Then it's a little different, but yeah. So. I know you're joking, or nah, the rice fields are never too. No, Silly. I am serious as the plague is to rice.
Ew.
I was going to say, had some fresh demigriffs with halberds waiting for him. That's what I'm saying. It's like I knew that if I had dropped him in, the anti-large would just screw him over. That's why that savage orc lasted so long, because he had no mount. He was just an infantry savage angry orc. He killed so many people before he died. It was so good. I wish I had another one. I wondered what killed him. I said, I knew it had to be some sort of hero that killed him, because he was absolutely chopping away at the other people. He was the reason that one clump lasted so long, more than the other packs that ran in. But he was also a low-level savage orc warlord, so he had no spells. If he had had as many spells as my leader on that wyvern had to buff himself, God, that dude have been a nightmare. He would probably kill Gotrek too. This is what the one thing James is right about. At least the lords of Savage Orcs, the damage they can do output until you get a good Savage Orc war boss in there. But it has to be a Black Orc one. Just rip and tear, man. You thought I didn't notice those boar boys. I was hoping you didn't, because I was going to hit the cannons and at least delete them. But it was definitely a good battle. It once again, as an overall orc player, it achieved what I wanted. It did exactly what I wanted it to do as far as overall, but definitely in the battle though, you definitely won that castle battle. Mixed them in with the guns to hide them. I know I saw them. I just was hoping you weren't going to pay attention. I was hoping you were so enamored with trying to make sure that line didn't broke and making sure Carl never dies that because then that would have given me both the wins. Because if I had killed you, you'd have lost the crown. So I wouldn't have got it, but you would have lost it. But Darius isn't ready yet. Ready, right? No, Darius is ready. I mean, not right now. Not tonight, of course. Maybe later this weekend. I'm ready. Darius says I'm ready. I mean, if we could do it tonight, then he's ready. But he's... but we're not doing that tonight. So... But, alright. I'm gonna X this out. This has been a good series. Let's get back to the main menu. This has been a good one.
fun series. Besides, out of, keep saying that boy ball
Karate
people
doesn't
when I
have
was
artillery,
cheating.
wink wink. Oh no, I know you have artillery, Sealy, but yours is okay. And you don't get your good shit until later. Plus, here's the benefit with the rats that the orcs don't get. Artillery is not as good at killing the rats. One, because there's way more of them in one pack. And two, unless it's Gelts with the rockets. Two, yeah, I have something that can literally attack them from spontaneous out of nowhere. Unlike what Darius could do, where he could pay attention and keep me from sneaking around the back and hitting the artillery. If that had been the rats, those artillery pieces would have died from the beginning of the game. I'd have made sure of that. I'd have used all of them just to make sure there was no arty. This is why I like the rats better in some ways. Because they can be, later this weekend, Lord. Exactly. Tomorrow I don't know if that's realistic. It depends on James, depends on Darius, depends on you, Sealy. But yeah, definitely Saturday probably. If not tomorrow. Although I gotta do Marvel Rivals before it runs out of time, if it hasn't already.
Oh shit, yeah.
Fighting Skaven made me paranoid. That's a good lesson to learn.
Yeah, but that's AI Skaven. Not Skaven.
Oh yeah,
You think you're paranoid now?
No, yeah, Skaven will teach you hard lessons in this game. Watch your back. Hey, you leave my cannons alone. I can't promise anything, Susie. I can't promise anything. I can't promise anything. Let's see. Should I remind him what one of Gelt's ultimate spells does? I kind of forgot his spells. But either way, I do need to leave it here. So actually, I've already quit. So it's up to you, Jamesy. So you can go reset your stuff now.
I'll probably get it off, but I'm bored. Never go back on. I am tired as hell. My computer's died. My internet's died. I feel I'm dying, so everyone's, might as well die. Yes? Awesome. Love to hear you. Stop me dying.
Oh, the
You are a
ambush
great
success,
friend,
James, yeah.
Dark
Yes, you need to get some sleep, Chips. You need
I've
to-
lost my mind. I've lost my computer. I've given up.
But I'll
I
still.
don't
What
need
time
sleep.
is it? I'll
I
still be
just
on
need
here
my
at least for
mind
another
back.
hour.
Dark, give me my money back.
No, I can't
Actually,
do
where
that.
did I put it? Actually, that's the
Bobby
point.
and
You
some
don't have
desk.
it.
Celia's not gonna
Exactly.
like that. He's not, you realize you have to get a spell to do that. You realize Clan Ashen can do that naturally, right, Darius?
Do what?
What you just said about the what Gelt gets. Don't
Because
say
all of a
don't.
sudden I guess-
Yeah,
Clan Ashen is
Clan
just
Ashen
stupid when it comes to ambushing.
can naturally do that. Don't say it out loud.
You want me to tell you what Clan Ashen can do? That's really good. That really annoyed me.
Yeah,
Even as Phil, like, he was
they're
like-
good. Yeah, they're good at spitting in your face. Exactly.
Yeah, Just know,
Alright,
I
see,
will-
alright, now have a
you're
good
my
one then,
top
and you don't
priority,
go
Adam.
tunneling
You and
behind
those
me. I
damn
will
rats.
do just that. I will do just that, Celia. Also, I'll be on here for another hour, for sure. If anyone wants to do anything, I may just practice more Elspeth
I've lost
and
the soul. I've
see
lost
if I can figure out how to win against the Vampire Lord Vlad, the Indestructible,
I've-
who's become absolutely annoying in that weird playthrough. But okay.
I'm gonna learn how to win against my internet. Never mind the fucking Empire.
I think it was just too much for what was going on, and you're like I said, it was an older save. It was a big
An
battle.
older
It was
save.
also a very big battle. This is why I think you should have participated, not spectated. If you had participated, I actually think you probably might have had a better chance. But
Yeah.
you told James about the depth guard situation? Oh yeah, I did, but I think that was a bug, Sealy. They updated Radios again. We'd have to start over that playthrough again anyways, one more time. Just because they updated it. It turns out the vampires and the dwarves had more HP than they were supposed to have by a lot.
Which would make a lot of sense.
Morale, that wasn't broken. Zombie morale is just the toxic, most BS thing out of all the factions. They win out in that every time. They don't break. They have to disintegrate like the demons, but it's worse than the demons because it takes longer.
Skeletons do that as well, don't they?
Same thing. I don't consider them any different.
It's the difference between a zombie and a skeleton. The
There-
zombie has flesh.
No, there's no difference. The only difference in this game is that the zombies sometimes get guns.
Ah, yes, the part where zombie means undead.
Empire
Meaning
morale is either
have no
100%
brain,
die
has
for the
to go.
Empire.
What's
Or
this
run at the
rifle
first
doing?
time
I
it's
know how
dead.
to shoot it.
Well, I don't know if it's 100% die for the Empire. Like I said, your morale was insane right there. I don't know how they held so well with how crazy those fights were going. Because Empire does have a problem where when they start to see a lot of death happening at once, it does more morale damage than it does health damage. That's kind of the weakness to the Empire is that they actually will hold out in some cases. But it's more about that sometimes they'll scatter, run, and basically get out of like hold mode, and now are like in a scattered fighting formation, which ends up breaking them into pieces. Because the more scattered the Empire is, the more harder it's going to hold. Which is why the bottleneck wasn't a great idea with me, what I was doing there, but it was really my only hope with the greenskins not having a lot of good range. So. Oh, come on, man. At least the mess that happened in the north wouldn't happen anymore. Nah, you'll be alright. It'll be even better because I'll have a greater and easier start. Anyways, it won't matter because the next playthrough, Sealy, is when you meet your neighbor. Like I said, this weekend. Either tomorrow or later today, I should say. Or
Yeah.
Saturday is when we should all try to get up and try to do this. Sealy must learn the ways of the Warhammer.
I've just realised something. I'm gonna have to kill you really early, Arthur. But
I can turn
I
lead to
can't
gold.
because Incarnation and you go together like fucking Loki and Sylvie. It's just annoying as
It's
fuck.
going to be trust me, even you're not going to have fun with if you try to
I'm
come up in those
aware I'm not
hills.
gonna bloody like the goddamn. I'm aware of it. See, poor Sealer doesn't know what he's getting into. I do. The worst thing is, I'm gonna have to try to hunt you down.
I see,
you
Darius.
can't.
Good
But
idea.
you could just go, no, you
idea.
don't have to hunt me. I'll just put ambush that. You never fucking find me.
I technically don't
Well,
have to do that. It's like Darius said. See, he needs a spell that he learns tech tree wise. Yeah, all I gotta do is, especially with the main one, the main army, all I have to do is level him up a few times, and a certain thing is guaranteed, even if I attack you. Because remember, the normal thing the rats get is they get a natural % chance to trigger one of those, a certain thing, even if they're the attacker.
I'm aware what it is. I fought Carnation before.
And Ashen is the master of that, so that becomes 100% guaranteed when I click on something.
I'm aware. I'm fully aware of the rats and the pain.
Which means I get
you and the AI caused
which
me.
means if you get ballsy, I get to set up around you without you getting to see what's about to hit you.
I'm aware. I'm aware, Ardot. I'm aware.
I swear if we get a double ambush on James. I don't know. We'll end up seeing what happens, but I'm eager to see what's going to go on. James, I think we're going to have to kill the Imperial Wardens, seeing as
So
how
what you're
utterly
just saying
useless
is
they were in the campaign.
My only hope is Sealy helps me just enough that I can fight this. Because I have to fight this war basically on my own. Just give me a handicap.
Yeah, because you're going to have to fight the dwarves as you always do, Chaos Warriors as you always do. You've got to raise the gates so that way Sealy can rebuild them for his own benefit.
Yeah. Does this sound fun to you, Ardot? I did have got to deal with, the Loki version of rats. And then, Gelt and his guns.
I will get that spell.
Too bad, to be fair. I do get, flying fucking knights and flying flamethrowers.
Yeah, but that ain't... You don't understand how... You have a better chance of killing me than you do Gelt if Gelt gets something going fast enough.
I don't know about that, Ardot.
No, I know.
They're both terrible.
No, I know for a fact you have a better chance than me, because one thing I can't bring to the table is absolute American BS. I don't have the Icket strategy American style rat, so I can't do that. But as far as long range missile bombardments, yeah, you haven't seen what he can do. If Darius really gets an open hand and he doesn't have to worry about too much shit trying to kill him from behind, and he somehow settles up and gets a good lock-in position where he can turtle and just make money, he's going to create the most toxic thing you've ever seen. And that thing is the most dumbest, stupidest thing in an ambush. Because since he can set up and you can't, he just has to set that thing up in like a line setup, and it's the first volley is gonna kill like a fucking 50 to 60% of everything they shoot at. It is gonna be awful. So I bet I would, for your sake, here's the funny thing. I'm not gonna say too much more. There is a strategy that will help you, because your ally may or may not be the key to stopping that. But will he know how to do it?
Oh, Right.
Because
So
like
what you're
because
saying
the
is,
cat they
my
do have
only
something.
help
The cat
is
they
the
do
only
have something
handicap
against
that can help
stealth.
me with gout. Celia, you better learn how to use those fucking range units.
Well, it's not about the range. It's about the anti-stealth thing that Cathay can do. But does Sealy know what this is?
Probably not.
It's like what that will basically see. It'll basically make it less possible for
Oh,
spells and
give
stuff
me
like that.
strength.
Spells and stuff like that to work. Now it won't help much against rat ambushes, but it'll definitely help against the guilt trick.
I've just got a pro. I've just right.
Plus, he's the only one who can match guilt rocket for rocket.
Also, because if I take out Celia early, good luck.
Yeah, if Sealy goes down, you're definitely in trouble. Sealy's your only hope to survive this campaign as village against something that against two things that close.
Can I be honest? I'd rather Celia die early. I just fight you to me own because I'd rather take that chance.
No, I don't think you can fight it on your own. You need Sealy's ability to fight rockets. You're just not going to beat Gelt without Sealy's help. You might be able to hold me. You could probably hold me. You could probably hold me at bay.
Practicing.
Because of the way the rats are and the way their units work, I can fight you, but you and I's fight would go on for a long ass time. But with Gelt at my side, well, once again using that little tricky ability, he can just ambush you and erase a whole unit in only probably 3 shots. Just because in an ambush, that's the most trolliest, overpowered I've ever seen. And for sieges, it's also broken. You think what I had happen to me with the orcs was annoying? No. No. Even though I do have to make a limit that if we are going to use siege tactics like that, we need to make a rule that you can't fire them more than so many times before you have to hold them off and actually fight. Because then it's just not going to be fair in most cases. Because Gelt is the most broken siege son of a ninja in the game I've ever to exist. No one beats him in siege. Absolutely no one. Like, not even the dwarves and the ogres or anything. Cathay have wide open settlements.
Well,
It's not
I'm
even
gonna get
just
off
that.
and
That
go
would
to
actually be a
sleep.
little bit easier because then he could just spread out and mitigate the damage. But not inside a walled city.
Right. While you give me nightmares about having a disabled on my team, and deal with the nightmare of ranged rockets, and then the lurky of rats, I'm off to bed, and I bid thee farewell. It's been a good fight, even though I wasn't involved, and my computer decided to, and my internet decided to wanted to have a be a dick. But you lot have a good night. It's been a good fight, you two, and I'll catch you later on today.
Yeah, you have a good one, and have sweet dreams, James. Dream of beautiful furry death machines and endless firestorms.
My brain's thinking about dwarves in fairy costumes. Please don't do that.
That's your brain. You know what? That's that. I'll take that. I accept that as well.
Alright, I'll see you later. Bye.
Alright, you have a good one, James.
Good night.
Hopefully, James's computer is okay. That was a pretty hard crash, it seems like. But yeah. But big shout out to Darius. That was a badass battle. That was the most fun battle I've had in a while. Even if we did lose the battle overall, we did win the war. If there had been a further war. So, we didn't get the crown though. Sad face. But I'm not Azog anyways. It's not really it's not really something I care about. Technically, Gorbad, the only thing Gorbad cares about is making Gelt sad and taking over the Empire, technically, overall. My Ironsiders will love that target practice. I mean, there's those too, but to me, I don't even know if you should worry about wasting your time with Ironsiders. You should just have tons of melee and defense units and just line the skies with just fire. Because like I said, one volley is fair, or at least I say fair. Fair in the terms of you're allowed at least one volley. Now in an ambush scenario, that may be more than you need. But we'll see. Let's see. I need to get grand cannons and fire rain rockets across along with the sky drones to match him. I mean, there's other things too, Sealy. But you will learn. You will learn. Will be your first real battle, Sealy. Your first real fight. This is to get you used to the game and teach you some of the ways and tactics of what not to do and what to do to make it easier on yourself. That flying air balloon unit. Oh, yes, you mean the thing he just said, yes. Just remember, the Empire does have guns. And I don't mean just cannons, they also have guns. So they do have AA, technically. When it works right. For some reason, when you're fighting vampires, I just don't want to listen. If I really want to be toxic, all steam tanks with volley guns, rockets, and two repeater rifles. I mean, that's good for assault. But unless that's what you mean you're going to put with your artillery, a certain artillery, then yeah, that would be pretty insane. And pretty toxic. Especially for an ambush army. If that's the ambush force, that's just absolutely terrible. For the person who's getting attacked. But it's going to be fun either way. But I'm going to end the stream here for tonight. I want to give a big shout out to Farseer, my moderator. Hope you're doing okay. Farseer, like I said, I heard from Darius what happened. I hope everything works itself out. Hope they get it straight. And big shout out to Sir Sealy for his future in his new series that he's going to be joining in on this weekend. We're going to be doing it this weekend. And big shout out to Darius, of course, my rival / opponent for the battle today, and how much fun it was. It was a good battle. I'm still surprised we didn't somehow push through at least somewhat. Make it a little closer than that. But the fact that we did as much damage as we did was quite good. I do think that I should have maybe went with my original assumption and hunch and just should have fought inside the castle altogether and just not even bothered with the walls. Sometimes I make that mistake. I was hoping that maybe the skirmish battle would be a little bit better. But then I had to remember, well, he does have cannons. So what I should have probably done is left only 2 goblin units in front of the doors, just for safety measure, just in case. And I should have just let the archers... The night goblin archers wouldn't have made too much of a difference in the overall war in that situation. So they could have stayed on the walls pecking at the gunners. They did actually a decent job. They did get at least 2 units of gunners pretty wounded. For better than my freaking gunners do against other archers for some reason, it feels like. Which makes no sense. But that was a good battle. Good, awesome battles. The wall, if it could continue and it hadn't been updated so much, it would have been even further of a crazy battles to come. But Darius also is caught in between major battles everywhere else. So, an overall conquest battle, I think I won that. Like, I would have won a conquest battle if the goal was to take all of the Empire territory for my long campaign victory, then I won that. Because Franz and his main armies took too much damage from my auxiliary wall that was over there, that he wouldn't have been able to stop Gorbad and Skarsnik efficiently, and the trickle tactic would have just slowly taken settlements by settlement by settlement by settlement. So, but as far as the main stream battle, like just overall conflict and tactics and what happened in the battle overall, that goes to Darius. So, it's good stuff though. Good. So, we're going to wrap it up here. And I'm going to chill out for tonight. I've got to get up in the morning. Not too early, but decent enough early. because I'm gonna go get some good breakfast from my favorite restaurant I like to get breakfast from. It's like a mixture restaurant, breakfast kind of restaurant. Gonna get some country steak, scrambled eggs, some loaded hash browns with everything in it, some bacon, some country ham, chicken biscuit. I think I said country fried steak with gravy on it. It's gonna be a good morning. So depending on what everyone's schedule is tomorrow, I'll either end up doing probably Dynasty Warriors then Marvel Rivals, depending on how it goes, or we'll be doing Warhammer and then I'll do Marvel Rivals after for a late night fun stream, since it'll be the weekend anyways. So I am going to do Rivals tomorrow no matter what, so do be expecting that. I'm hoping I haven't missed out on getting the extra points from the mid-level event, the little small event, to get some more extra points for the season pass. It's not like I still can't do the season pass anyways, but I want to try to complete the event as well. So we'll be doing that definitely tomorrow night after, no matter whatever stream comes before it. So Darius said, I'm going to do a World War One playthrough. Nice. I'm gonna try a little bit more Elspeth if it feels like I've kind of lost it with her again. I'm actually gonna go back a bunch of turns, back to before I got into the fight with Vlad, and kind of try to play things a little differently. Because I want to learn what her best strategy is, since she's not Carl. I still get that ability in World War One. Keep that in mind. Alright, Alex, I hear you. Mama. That is a pretty scary ability in World War One. I'll have to remember that. Luckily, I think I know how to mitigate that a bit with Elspeth. Yeah, you do get better rocket artillery, but I get better guns, so, and better infantry types. I'm very excited about that. That's why if this Elspeth playthrough goes too bad, I think I'm going to start it over with the World War one. Just see how she feels there. See what the differences are. And see if it's easier or harder or about the same. When it comes to the way the AI handles units and the way I have to handle units. Because I still haven't figured out how to use guns efficiently in Total War. At least not since the Civil War one. But since the back line fires when the front line's in trouble, I do think it's more like the Civil War type way units work in Total War, so it should be more useful. Because I do think the gun units, all lines fire. See, that's good. Because I do think the standard Radios and vanilla gun units of the Empire, as y'all saw even in Darius's little fight with me, really don't do much good half the time. They really don't do anything unless you can somehow get them to the left of the fighting ball without getting ganked. But the issue that becomes with that strategy, and this is my issue with this, as them being any type of mainline unit when you're the way you're supposed to use them with Elspeth, in theory, is the issue comes with that is if the AI's got any good units loose onto the side somewhere, or good cav or flying units, well, they're just going to jump them, and then they're not going to do me no good anyways. So taking the time to move them over there becomes kind of pointless. This is why I think archers are still kind of better to a certain extent, and crossbows, just because they shoot over the heads of units. Actually, you know what I should have done? I know what strategy I screwed up on. You know where my archers should have been? If they would have been there, your gunners wouldn't have been able to shoot back. You'd have had to pull them out of the walls, making the ball less cohesive. I also wonder if the morale wasn't going down because there were so many units behind the ball that were friendly, that it was building up to this cohesive, that it created this cohesive lock of morale. I think I know where I could have done more damage. Maybe even killed Carl, or made Carl where he couldn't support that front as good. and you would have had a harder time getting to them unless you used your cav to try to do the same trick I did. Which my orc boys would have at least been able to answer that. There's some couple things I see what I probably could have done better. But sometimes my brain doesn't think of it like it should fast enough. Because my brain's like, well, wait, you just said it. The archers can shoot over, right? Why did I not have them behind the ball where they can't be touched by your melees and cav easily? And should have just had them shooting over the ball at either infantry that are further behind your, on the backside of your fighting line, or shoot at some of the gunners that were close enough. It would have broken more morale and caused more shattering, I feel like, because I would have started creating gaps. Oh well. Hindsight's 20/20. That's something I would have realized before the fight with Gorbad too, so I'd have used that a lot better as well. Okay. But anyways, I hope y'all have enjoyed, when that's something I'll remember for my next fight too, just in case. James doesn't have quite that advantage, but when it comes to range, but like Darius would, but I want to give a big shout out to Sir Seeley and everyone who joined in tonight as well, and one more last time, and to everyone, thank you so much. And I'm going to end it here for tonight, and thank y'all so much for joining in. I'm going to play for about an hour or so, a little bit longer for fun, and then I'm going to, what do you call it, head to bed and get up early in the morning. Flamethrowers would have been, that's true. That's another thing, is flamethrowers are basically, and shotgunners, the shotgun units that exist in the World War I unit. Both of those would have been absolute nightmare fuel for a front like that. That's kind of what you want to use. Plus, flamethrowers to me are better. This is what I do with the rats. Flamethrowers to me are better for flanking. They're more risky, and it's more worth throwing them away, because they're so short range anyways, that those are the ones you take risks with for going on the side of the ball and trying to burn your enemy's battle line down from the side a little bit. But either way. But alright, Darius, alright everybody, thank you so much for joining in this series of the Great Green Wa. In the Great Green Tide episode, World War I, I can burn both my assaults and the orcs. That's messed up. I don't know why you'd want to burn your own, though. I mean, if you needed to, if you knew they were about to die, that is helpful. That is something the other flamethrowers won't do. Even the rat ones don't seem to do this. I think this is also something that makes me mad about the rats. Why is there not an option with the rats for friendly fire? The rats do not care about each other. So if I see a melee unit is just not going to make it, I should have the option to say screw it to that rattling gunner standing behind them. And say, you mofu rat and human alike. Because that would make gunners like that more effective. And I do think maybe all the guns maybe need this option, to be fair, but I understand why the Empire wouldn't do it, but you know. It'll be okay, I can replace them. See, and that's what my logic to that is, too. If they're gonna die anyways and the melee unit's about to shatter, why is there a point to me saving that if there's let's say there's only 13 dudes in the unit left. 13 dudes ain't gonna sway no major battle. They're getting burned with whatever they're fighting. Or, if I could do this with the minigunners, sadly, and I wish there was a way to do this, I'd just tell those rattling gunners, like, yep, doesn't matter now. You shoot. It doesn't matter what it is. It moves. You blow it away. But that would be a cool mechanic. And I do think gunner type even in vanilla and radios, I think the gunner units would be a little bit more fun to use and effective in larger combat scenarios than they tend to be. Because once the chaos and all the craziness starts kicking in, gunners really do get really kind of impossible to make use of them in radios and vanilla, as I'm now learning. Especially against a heavy cav unit. or a heavy unit with a lot of good defenders who can survive the volleys of bullets. So, I'll still be in chat, but the World War One flames think it's a good. Oh yeah, it's good in sieges. I would use flamethrowers in siege. I mean, oh yeah, tanks are good in sieges too. I mean, they're definitely good for the walls for 100% sure. But oh, there's a flamethrower tank. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe that's the one tank I want. Because I wasn't really going to go too many tanks. It's kind of pointless for me to focus on them. I'll try to have at least one unit or one army that's going to have some more tank specialty in it, but since I'm not going to be going too far down the tech tree for that, I'm probably going to be mostly mobile vehicles like trucks and stuff, I assume. I assume my major thing is going to be mobility, infantry, and tactics like that. And trenching, of course. But when we do that series. But we'll do that after the series with Sealy. Because that series is going to be faster, which is why we're all starting near each other. That series is going to be a mini-series compared to what we just did. So, the World War One series is our next major series. That's our next big one. So, but bye, Farseer. She said bye, hard night. You have a good one, Farseer. Hope you have a good night. And you too as well, Darius. And Sealy and everybody. I will see you all tomorrow for whatever we end up doing in Marvel Rivals later that night. And until next time, I hope everyone enjoyed and have a good morning or good evening wherever you may be. And until then, bye everybody. Bye. Bye, see you later. See you hard night. Bye, see you later. See you tomorrow, hopefully, or Saturday.